Hey Divine Souls!
I'm Deanna.
And I'm Jade.
And today we'll be filming a Q&A while styling one another.
I think it's about time that you guys got to know us a little better.
And Jada brought her clothes over so that way I could style her, and I have my clothes here so she could style me.
Don't forget to tune in every other Friday and subscribe to our channel down below.
Let's get started! Question 1. What motivates us? So for me, I feel like I want to keep going every day just because I don't want to be stuck in a loop of just this like Filipino generational curse. I feel like when you like move to America and it's just like, oh, you have to do A, B, and C and go to college and this and that. And like, I'm not saying college is a bad thing. It's just like, I want to make sure I'm doing what I love and like, I want to chase that every single day. And I feel like that's what really keeps me going.
For me, I would say my family and my future as a whole, because every day I kind of, my family motivates me because I don't want them to be stuck in bad situations, or like, we all go through financial things and family hardships, and if I can be that first generation of, I think that kind of relates to yours too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that first generation that is able to carry their family and like give a name to their family kind of thing.
Yeah, like leave a legacy in a way.
Just my future as a whole, because you kind of think about your future every day, and I think that's what pushes both of us too. So yeah, that's what motivates me. Yeah. Okay, question 2. What got us in our field? For me, I think it has to go all the way back to when I was younger. I would say elementary school. I grew up drawing a lot. I was always cutting out fabric. I was always cutting out like, you know, scrapbook paper and making outfits out of them. I was never a kid that went outside, not gonna lie. I was always creating inside, and then in high school, I think that's when it sparked up a lot. I was getting to know my style, and I was learning that people caught on. I made a hashtag Jade Attire, and I started that from my freshman year. It's been a while, I think like 5 or 6 years, and then that's kind of when I knew I wanted to do styling. I knew my own aesthetic, but I wanted to broaden it out. And I think Deanna is the first person that asked me to style her for a photo shoot. And when I was like, dang, this is what I love. Like, I'm good at it, and I know I have a fire burning passion for it. And right after high school, I was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. But yeah, that's how I got into styling.
For me, it also started like in elementary school too. I remember always trying to be in the trends with like mini skirts and leggings, you know, and like making sure I'm like up to date. And like it was always so much fun because like my sister would always style me, and like I just grew up in like a fashion household, I feel like. It also sparked in high school, but like I never really thought I would want to get into modeling just because like I didn't think I would be fit for it. But I think throughout like my spiritual journey in a sense, and when I went to the Philippines, it just really hit me that I want to do modeling for my life, because it's just something that I want to be a role model to other Filipinas for, and like know that they themselves are just beautiful as they are. So question 3, where do we get our sense of style? So for me, I like pretty basic stuff, but I always incorporate like one standout piece in my outfit, whether it be like a really crazy pattern or a really dope kind of cardigan flow with it. And I usually just wear anything baggy that's very comforting and free-flowing.
I think my sense of style, if I had to give it like one style, I think it would be bohemian. I feel like it really fits me. I think it's my own version of free-flowing fashion. Other than that, I kind of dip into other styles, but bohemian would be my top one. I really love being able to function and also look good in our clothes. We're really busy, so like we try to be comfortable but also fashionable.
Yeah, and versatile. Like I could wear this to anywhere. Kind of deal.
So question 4, do you have any role models or people that inspire you? My role model, I would say, is my mom, my siblings, and if y'all know Jhené, Aiko, that's the queen right there. But she's a really spiritual role model for me. I'm really spiritual when it comes to stuff like that, and I feel like having some type of guide is really good, especially out there in like the celebrity world. Like I know we look up to certain people, but she just seems really authentic, and music really speaks to me. For my mom, I would say she's my role model because she's everything that I am right now when she was my age, and I never realized how similar we were when it comes to our drive and creativeness. Just really look up to her because she pushes every day. And my siblings, because they push every day, they're really creative too. I'm getting emotional. I just love them. They motivate me and they're my inspiration.
I feel like the same way with Jada. Like my siblings are my inspiration too, just because they're also creative and like they all work so open-minded. We relate to such a deeper level than just being siblings. Like I could say they're my best friends, and they really push me too, and like they call me out. It's not just like, hey, everything's great. It's like, hey, let's do this so you can get up there better. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then for me, my like celebrity role model, I feel like would be Devin Aoki, just because she's 5'5" like me, and she made it on the runway, and that's like one day like my dream to just get up there, and that pushes me. Fifth and final question with questions. How old are you and where did you grow up?
So I'm 20. I grew up here in Vegas, but I was back and forth from Vegas to LA when I was younger. But yeah, mostly here in Vegas.
I'm also 20, actually born here in Vegas, but then we moved to Seattle a year after, and that's when my brother was born. My mom decided to take me and my brother back to the Philippines, so that's basically where I grew up as a child. And then I moved back here in Vegas when I was 6/7 years old. Fast forward to high school.
So we had an interior design class together. That was our major in high school. I think being two creatives in a creative class, I think we just, our energy was just had to.
It just crossed
paths.
Jada gave me a candy and like I'll forever cherish it, and it says Soul Sisters. Jada and I actually in senior year decided to take a break in our friendship, and I honestly thought we weren't ever gonna be friends again.
We reconnected. We decided to talk again. I think it's crazy the way we reconnected is through fashion. Saw each other at a friend's fashion show. I ended up being her hairstylist.
Yeah.
For a fashion show.
I moved to Hawaii a month after, and when I came back, we were just like, you know what, let's link. That morning, we were having brunch, and we just connected in a deep level, like nothing happened. Like, it was just a natural flow.
We picked up where we left off, basically.
And then that same day, I had a shoot planned with Chester. I was like, do you want to join me? And it's crazy how all three of us are now working so creatively well together. And I feel like that's destiny.
And that concludes our Q&A. Hope you guys liked it.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and keep up with us at our Instagram right here for you.
Don't forget to tune in every other Friday for new videos.
Thank you again, and have a divine day.
Bye!